got the recipe. Check out what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic, I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make stuffed shells my way. And guess what? It's going to be delicious. It's going to be easy. It's going to be quick. It's going to be simple. And you know, because I made it, it's going to be right. All right. So look, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is boil your shells. You guys, you're going to need about 10 to 12 shells, but you may want to boil some extra just in case they fall apart. And I'm boiling mine in some chicken broth that I already had made up, okay? So look, just follow the package instructions on that, and then we need to move on to our spinach mixture. So to a skillet over medium heat, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of butter. Into that, I'm going to add in half of a small chopped onion. This is a whole small onion in this bowl, and I'm only adding half, okay? And you want to sweat that down just a little bit. And once you get it sweat down, we're going to add in 1/4 cup of chopped mushrooms. You guys, if you don't like mushrooms, if you're not a mushroom fan, you can definitely leave that part out. But if you like spinach, go ahead and add in about 1 to 2 cups of that as well. And if you want to add more, then do so, because you know spinach does cook down pretty good. All right, so I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt. If you can't have any salt, use lemon juice. And once you get it cooked down, you want to remove that from the heat, place it in a bowl, and set it aside until we make our mixture. Okay, see, just put it to the side. That's all you need to do. Now let's work on this sauce. So you need about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and another tablespoon of butter this time, and we're going to add in that remaining onion. Add in the rest of it, y'all. We gotta have a little bit of onion in this sauce. And if you don't want any onion, you can definitely leave it out too. But you definitely want to add in that garlic, right? You can't have Alfredo without garlic. So I'm adding in a tablespoon of minced garlic. And once that cooks down, I'm also gonna add in 1/4 cup of white wine. That is totally optional. If you want to deglaze a pan, you can use chicken broth or water as well. But you want to reduce that wine by half. It should take about a minute to do so. And once it gets all sticky and glazed like this, you know that you are ready, hun. And make sure you clean your workspace, all right? But look, we're going to add in a whole pint of heavy whipping cream. You guys, heavy whipping cream and heavy cream is the same thing, all right? And once we bring that to a nice simmer, we're going to add in 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. You can add whatever cheese that you prefer. I'm using Parmesan in today's video. And you want to make sure whatever cheese you use, that you melt the cheese completely. Because when you don't, you're going to have a grainy sauce, and that is not good. And I just shaved in a little bit of that Romano cheese. It's a very sharp cheese, almost like Parmesan, but that's totally optional. If you don't have Romano, you don't have to go buy any, okay? But I do know that you have some salt, and you need to make sure you season this Alfredo, okay? So add in some salt to taste, and then add in a 1/2 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a boatload of black pepper, because we just have to have it, okay? Make sure you taste this sauce and make sure it is seasoned to your liking. But listen, that salt is important, all right? It's so important. You don't want bland food. We've gone over this a million times, okay? But look, your sauce is done. You have it all whipped together really nicely, and now you need to just take it off the heat and move it to the side so we can make up this mixture. So look, I have 3 shredded chicken breasts that I made the night before, I believe, and I was gonna use them for another recipe, and I ended up using it for this, okay? So if you have like rotisserie style chicken, you can shred that up and put it in here. You don't need much. And you see I added in that mixture, and I'm also adding in a 1/4 cup of Swiss and grilled cheese that I found in Aldi. Yes, ma'am, good cheese. And 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and some more of that Romano. You guys, listen, if you want to add in the Romano, you can add in some other cheeses like Pecorino or Parmesan. They're all very, very similar, all right? I'm also going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasonings. You know, that's our oregano, our thyme, our basil. And I'm going to season that with just a pinch of salt. And I'm going to add in some of our Alfredo sauce. Now listen, if you want to make it more rich and creamier, or more like an actual stuffing, you can add in about 4 ounces of cream cheese. But I want mine to be a little bit more chicken based and more cheese, so I'm just going to add in a few spoonfuls of that Alfredo sauce, okay? Make sure you mix it up well, because honey, we are about to stuff these beautiful shells. You guys, this, ooh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait for you to try it. All right, so look, take some of that Alfredo sauce and ladle it into your oven-safe baking dish. Make sure you're using an oven-safe baking dish. This is gonna prevent our noodles from burning and sticking to the bottom. You see, there they are. And we're just gonna stuff these one at a time. So look, take your spoon, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the meat mixture, and put it into the shell. Remember, these shells can break very easily. I cooked multiple shells just in case they broke while they were cooking. And, you know, it can happen. So just make sure you're prepared. But look, they look like little pasta tacos. Y'all, they, oof. I can't wait for y'all to try them. I keep saying that, but let's just wait. Okay, so look, once you get them all stuffed, you want to spoon in more sauce on top of the shells. This is to keep them very moist and also to cover them in that good, rich, delicious sauce. Why not? All right, and you want to add about 1 to 2 cups of good quality mozzarella cheese. You guys, when you don't add good cheese on top, especially if you don't shred it yourself, it's not going to melt right. I tell y'all that all the time. Sargento is a really good brand to use, okay? But look, once you do that, you want to bake this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is completely melted. And this is what you get, honey. Yep. So look, let's go ahead and plate it up. And there you have it, guys. Check it out. Our beautiful stuffed shells. You guys, super easy, super delicious, and it doesn't take a lot of time because everything is mostly already cooked, okay? So look, check this out right here. Y'all gonna have to let me know how this recipe goes for you. Let me know if it was easy to follow and if it was delicious, okay? And I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye!